Hey, I'm Matt. Turn that down a little. Turn the AC down a little so you don't hear it buzzing the whole time, but it is hot, hot, hot. So, yesterday I'm at work and I get a phone call from my wife. And instantly I can tell that something's wrong. I'm thinking, and I know that she was at the store, the grocery store, and I'm thinking, holy cow, something happened. My first thought was a car wreck. And then I'm like, are you okay? And she goes, yeah, Ronnie and I are fine. I'm still thinking car wreck. And then she goes, have you seen the news? Which this is something I have against my wife. That kind of irritates me about my wife. Instead of just coming out and saying the news, she wants to ask all these questions. And tell you how she feels about it before she tells you the news. So I'm trying to get it out of her, and finally she's like, have you seen the news? And by that time, because I have the Bluetooth, I have my phone and I've seen the news that Russell Westbrook got traded before she could even get it out. And at first my thought was, Chris Paul, no, don't want Chris Paul. But then after I calmed down, which I'm still upset that Russell Westbrook is no longer with the Thunder. I understand it's what he wants. I'm not going to fault the guy. I mean, he stayed with Oklahoma City after Kevin Durant left. He stayed and said, look, I'm going to right the ship. And he told, I don't know this for a fact, but he told, Sam Presti in the front office and all that, hey, put a team together we can win a championship with. And 3 first round outs in the playoffs after Russell Westbrook stayed. I can understand why he'd want to leave. I mean, he wants a championship. And I'm not going to fault the guy for that because he stayed. I'm upset that I'm going to watch a Thunder team without Russell Westbrook. Heck, I'd be upset watching a Thunder team without Russell Westbrook if he had retired. It would just be different. Not upset at him. It would just affect me watching a Thunder team without Russell Westbrook, even if he retired. I'm not going to fault the guy. But at the same time, Houston? You wanted to go to Houston? The same team that took out your knee and ended a year that, by all rights, we should have won a championship. I mean, we made it to the Western Conference Finals without you because your knee was... Patrick Beverly dove into your knee while you were calling timeout. Really? Houston. I can't root for Houston. Russ, I cannot root for Houston. I can't do it. They're our rival. I mean, in no way what you did is equivalent to what Kevin Durant did by going to the team that just beat us. And I understand you and Harden are still friends. That's fine. And I'm not mad at you for going to Houston. I'm just saying I can't root for you in Houston. I hope you get a 4th season where you average a triple-double. I hope you do that. You, as an individual, I hope you do that. I hope you have an MVP caliber season as an individual. But I can't root for Houston. I can't do it. I can't do it. Now, when I can root for Houston is if the Thunder, when it comes playoffs, if the Thunder are not in the playoffs, I could probably root for Houston then. But during the regular season, I can't root for Houston. I can't do it. But Russ, thank you for your time in Oklahoma City. Thank you for staying. Thank you for giving us hope. Thank you for that, Russell Westbrook. I can't root for Houston. And back on the trade, I see what Sam Presti did now. He sent Westbrook to a place he really wanted to go. And honestly, thinking about it, we'd probably get the exact same amount trading Russell Westbrook to Houston as we would trading Chris Paul to Houston. And it has come out that the plan for Chris Paul is for him to not play a single game in a Thunder uniform. So they are planning to trade him. And we'd probably get the exact same thing trading Chris Paul to Miami that we would trading Russell Westbrook. And I'm saying Miami because that's where all the rumors about him being traded. Ooh, I really like that. The new Malibu looks nice. And by trading Russell Westbrook and getting Chris Paul, which Chris Paul has 1 year less on his contract, by trading, basically swapping those two, Sam Presti got 2 more first-round picks and the rights to swap 2 more first-round picks. And wow. I mean, the amount of picks, first-round picks, Sam Presti has from now until like 2027 or something like that is insane. I mean, now most years he has 3 first-round picks. Or not most years, he has 2 and then 3, and then also the rights to swap picks. I mean, it is insane. The rebuilding is in full effect in Oklahoma City, and Sam Presti has the picks to be able to either trade for an all-star. Sorry, I'm a little shaken up still. He has the ability to trade for an all-star, or he could also package some first-round picks to get into the lottery to pick up a good guy. And you got to think, when Sam Presti has lottery picks, he picks Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, and Steven Adams. Those have been his lottery picks. Again, Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, Steven Adams, and James Harden. Those have been his lottery picks. So, man, this is going to be an exciting time. This is going to be an exciting time for the Thunder off the court. I mean, we got some young prospects. We got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, who is a stud. Could be an all-star in the league. Probably will be an all-star in the league. We got him. For now, we still have Steven Adams, which I hope Steven Adams retires a Thunder player. Of course, I also hope that Russell Westbrook would retire a Thunder player. But Steven Adams is the type you want to build a young team around. I mean, he's continuously voted 1 or 2 as toughest player in the league. He's top 10 center in the league. An argument could be made for a top 5 center. My personal belief is that he is a top 5 center in the league. The guy is tough as all get out. He does everything right. Not to mention, he's a screen setter. And Jimmy Butler said, he goes, I don't ever want to run into a Steven Adams screen. He's like, that dude's from Krypton. And so I see what they're doing. Now if we can trade Chris Paul and get Hero from Miami, maybe give them one of their trades back and make the other trade unprotected, because I believe our 2 first-round picks from Miami are both protected. Maybe give them one of their first round picks back and make the other one unprotected. That'd be cool. Yeah, do that. Get Hero, maybe another piece to make the salary work. And also, the Thunder will probably be trading. I've drawn a blank on his name. He hasn't played in like a year and a half. Tore his knee up. He's our defensive whiz. I can't believe his name. His name has left me. I don't got it. Dang, our defensive guy can't shoot free throws, can't shoot the three, but him and Chris Paul were the number one two-man tandem defensively in the league before he injured his knee. He's probably going to be gone. He's probably going to be traded, which will bring the Thunder under the salary cap. Oh, now you want to speed up. When people start trying to pass you, now you want to speed up. So, I don't like the fact that Russell Westbrook is not with the Thunder. I'm not mad at Sam Presti for trading him because Russell Westbrook wanted traded. I'm not mad at Russell Westbrook for him wanting to be traded. It just sucks. You know, it just sucks. Kind of like Green Day song, Good Riddance. It's something unpredictable, but in the end, it's right. You know, it's right for Russell Westbrook. It's right in the fact that it worked out for the Thunder rebuilding. Russell Westbrook won't be stuck in rebuilding with a team that's rebuilding. Houston, they could probably win a championship. I mean, they got to go through the Clippers. That's weird saying. They have to go through the Clippers. Golden State might not even make the playoffs next year because Klay Thompson's going to miss most, if not all, of the year. I really like Klay Thompson, though. And I can root for Golden State now. Well, they still have Green. Not a fan of him. He kicked Steven Adams in the nuts multiple times in multiple games. Draymond Green, that guy. But I really like Klay Thompson. But I doubt they'll even make the playoffs. It could come down between Houston and the Clippers in the Western Conference Finals. In fact, that's my call. Houston versus the Clippers in the Western Conference Finals if they don't meet up sooner. If they do not meet up sooner, but hopefully, LA, Anthony Davis is injury prone. LeBron James is getting up there in age, and he's starting to get, age-related injuries like a pulled groin, pulled quad, stuff like that. DeMarcus Cousins, he's a shadow of himself. Still a good player, but he's not the all-star he once was. And they don't have Jack for a bench. The Lakers don't have Jack squat for a bench. Yeah, let's just slow way down. So, yeah. I'm still a Thunder fan. I'm always going to be a Thunder fan. The only way I'm not going to be a Thunder fan is if we don't have the Oklahoma City Thunder anymore, which the Thunder are here to stay. So, that's my thoughts on it. I want to end with thank you to Russell Westbrook. Thank you. Thank you for all the memories. Thank you for everything. And the Oklahoma City Thunder, at the beginning of next season, should retire your jersey. Matter of fact, they should announce it today that they are going to retire number 0. And Russell Westbrook, I hope you retire as an OKC Thunder. You hear about guys signing, one-day contracts so that they can retire with the team they started with. And Russ, I hope you do that. And you will always be loved here in Oklahoma City. In fact, instead of seeing burned jerseys, I've seen fans lifting your jersey up. One fan had already did like a mock jersey retirement ceremony in his house. And thank you, Russ. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the hope you gave us. And Russ, thank you. I can't say that enough. Thank you. And I am going to say goodbye now. Bye.